Hi everybody, good morning. It's day 4, October 11th. I'm going to try and keep this much shorter thanks to some input from a close friend of mine, Sandy. She told me maybe I could improve this. I'm going to make them shorter and right to the point. I've got notes here. We'll just read from them. I'll get this behind us. First of all, let me say that the musical tone is much less Yom HaShoah-like. It's noticeably, not jarringly, but it's definitely more upbeat. And that is thankfully welcome. The endless somber music causes me ennui. It's not good. We need to keep a grip on. As far as the war goes, we've been seeing aerial bombing, and clearing of some citizens. I'll show you one picture I saw recently. I'm not, you can never be sure that anything's real. Anyway, I won't show that to you. You never know. I've seen maybe what are pictures of people running to the Egyptian border. We hope so. But this clears civilians out. It's a pre-attack. The pre-attack warnings, which are now demanded by the enemy, curiously enough, aren't going to empty out the whole city. They've got to make it clear that they've all got to get out. And not only in particular buildings, because that's not going to flush out the enemy fighters. They're underground. Personally, I've been out of the Army for 23 years. I haven't, but I was a trained combat engineer. I have no idea how to undertake underground warfare. Closest thing that we came to that was something called the Syrian Pita, which is a system of head-high trenches that are very difficult to operate in, but nothing. I can't even imagine. And speaking of underground, we've moved an entire ward at Ichilov Hospital underground. Ichilov is Tel Aviv's downtown main hospital. Operating theaters have been hardened and buried and protected in emergency rooms as well for years here, but now wards are. We're rigging for impact. We still don't have a government. Apparently, the IDF can manage now without political guidance, but as it grinds on and things get complicated, that's not going to be true. I hope they don't fool around too long. The casualty count and the initial brutality pictures are clarifying. I don't advise gorging on this stuff. It's very unhealthy. But don't avoid it. That would be unintelligent. And don't let them terrorize you. Okay, that's what terrorists do. The USS Eisenhower is steaming from its home port to the Eastern Mediterranean. They'll be here in 2 weeks, and they'll be likely loaded with huge amounts of ammo. There still is yet no ground incursion, and there won't be a ground incursion in conventional terms. This is going to be fought entirely underground. The enemy has food and water and energy and ammunition and advantage and hostages. And they're all underground. So, stay strong. Keep in touch. Informed and in control of ourselves. It's going to take time to pull this off. But help is here and more is steaming on its way. And I would just say, I'll show you some charts in a minute before I sign off. Just to let you know what's going on here. The Tel Aviv All-Share Index, we've now got enough daily data, so we don't have to look at hourly data. You can see it's fallen to, this is about a 5% fall. This is really bad. But I do want to, and it's not coming back so fast, not surprising. This is commercial property index. It's charting the same pattern, except I just want to point out to you, the previous one was a 5% drop. This is a 7.5% drop. It's 25% worse. And in the shekel market, it's still lost 2.41% of its value now in 2 days. That's significant for currency, but it's not when you look at oil. Oil's about the same thing, actually. Oil is only taken off. This is about a 2.3% rise in U.S. oil. So the oil market's staying fairly calm, but then again, it's early days yet. So all I want to say is that, yeah, we've been injured, and an injured animal is extremely, extremely dangerous. But a frightened one is defenseless. So just keep a grip. Talk to you soon.